This program is brought to you by the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC. This is NDDC Today.
Hello and good evening. Nice to see you again. Since its establishment some 2 decades ago, the NDDC has continued to endear itself to its numerous stakeholders and communities with several of its projects such as roads, bridges, and so on, many of which are spread across the region. Good and motorable road networks have been the bane of several communities across the region, and roads remain key economic driver, providing essential links between states, cities, and rural communities. In recent times, the NDDC has intervened at some points by ways of reconstruction or remedial works on some failed roads in all states across the region. Some communities in Rivers State, which is the hub of the operations of the Commission, are beneficiaries of NDDC's Roads Rehabilitation Intervention Program. Join us as we bring you up to speed with these projects and what the benefiting communities are saying about the interventions. I am Adobe Alex Oni, and welcome to the program. Port Harcourt, known as the Garden City, can also be referred to as the landlord city of the NDDC, as the corporate headquarters of the Commission is situated there. The Commission has continued to make its presence felt in Port Harcourt and indeed Rivers State, not just by way of its corporate presence, but by the various projects it has executed in several communities in Rivers State. Our correspondent visited Ikwere, Obiakpo, and Omoa local government areas recently and came back with this report.
The Niger Delta comprises about 7.5% of Nigeria's total landmass and is a region rich in abundant human and natural resources. It is the nerve center of Nigeria's economy, as it contributes about 90% of Nigeria's GDP with its abundant oil and gas resources. However, the exploitation of this economic resource over the years has left several of the lands and communities damaged and polluted, a situation that has rendered the local economies of the region impotent and put the large population of the people who hitherto were thriving farmers and fishermen out of work and a sustainable means to adequately fend for themselves. The creation of the Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, has helped check the deteriorating situation, as the Commission has continued to provide life-changing infrastructure for the people and is focused on completing its various projects located in its mandate areas. In this regard, as part of NDDC's broad-based partnership with the Nigeria Police Force, and to add value to its efforts at improving regional security and to make sure that those who take care of the safety of the region are provided with befitting and comfortable accommodation, the NDDC is constructing an ultra-modern barracks for men and officers of the Special Protection Unit, SPU, Base 6 of the Nigeria Police Force at Omagwa in Ikwere local government area of Rivers State.
When people say that NDDC has nothing to do, NDDC is just members of the public castigate NDDC, it's because most of these things have not been publicized. Can you see this? Most state government don't have the capacity to put up this.
The barracks complex comprises an administrative building and 6 blocks of residential quarters. 4 of the blocks contain 16 one-bedroom flats each, comprising a bedroom, kitchen, bathroom, and a spacious sitting room.
The SPU building, people for emphasis, in case people don't understand, is one of the things conceived by NDDC board. The fact that if you see where those projects are sited, is proximity very close to the airport. And that zone very close to the airport is a very dangerous place where you have these bad boys. normally. So we thought it that some of these police officers that are posted to the state, so the police people also approach us on the issue of accommodation and all that. So we decided to put that block of barrack stroke administrative block. In short, it's a police formation on its own with armory, with guard room and all that, parade ground and all. NDDC got in touch with the community, and then we decided to put up that block of over about 164 flats. When we finish it, of course, it's to be handed over to the. It was conceived to be handed over to the police. It's one of our star projects that NDDC is doing. So right now the percentage completion is almost done. It's almost 90%.
The siting of the Special Protected Unit base in this location is as a result of its proximity to the Port Harcourt International Airport, Umuagua, and the security it provides to the various passengers using the airport. The SPU base is also located along the Port Harcourt-Owerri Express Road to guard against all forms of dangerous criminal activities that occur on the highway.
And any time from now, in a week or two, 3 weeks, the project will be commissioned. And of course, the implication of that for the general security well-being cannot be overemphasized. It's proximity to the airport. I mean, when the police are there, no, of course safety will be assured in the whole of that area by God's grace.
The work carried out on the construction of the barracks has reached advanced stage and is expected to be completed and handed over to Nigeria Police Force soon.
We have completed this project to a conclusive point. We just need some punch lists clearing, some few clearing of the remaining items to finish. So if we are funded as the director has promised us, we are going to complete this job within the 3 weeks space.
The conducive atmosphere provided by members of the community has allowed the project to progress with ease. The Niger Delta Development Commission's desire to connect all parts of the oil-producing communities with a good network of roads to help hasten the overall development of the region can be seen in the Commission's bold attempt to construct roads linking up streets and communities, even in the most difficult terrains. And as for sure, this situation can be attested to by members of the Oduoha-Obakri community in Emoha local government area of Rivers State, where the NDDC has constructed virtually all the internal roads in the community. Before now, the condition of the roads had caused serious pains to the people of Emoha, especially during the rainy season, as it often inhibits easy and smooth movement in the communities.
I'm so happy. I'm more than 40 years old. Since I was born in this community, we have not experienced this kind of thing. So I'm thanking other NDDC led by our Mr. President Buhari. I'm thanking him to do this a great job to my community.
According to some residents of the area, the construction of the road is a sign of more development to come to their area.
First of all, I get to appreciate the NDDC to have remembered this very region called Oduoha-Obakri. And for the significance of this road, we are seeing that we are better off now, having a better road, whereby pedestrians and vehicles can ply. Unlike before, it was not so, but at least there is easy movement without any obstruction.
I've really seen that before this time around, we are not like this by road. But today, I've seen that NDDC have done something for us. No matter there are other places too where that have not been done, but this area we are saying is okay. They have done better. And I thank them so that they follow to do more and the more.
The construction of a road has also extended the link between the various communities straddling along its path, as it serves as an outlet from Iwofe in Obiakpo local government area in Rivers State into Oduoha-Obakri in Emoha local government area, onwards by Yelsa and Delta states, and to the western part of the country, once a bridge is built across the Obakri waterfront.
It's a place I actually want the administrator to go and see. It's a project I believe that we can collaborate with the River State government or even ACHIP. I tell you, for me, it's a legacy project. The contractor that did that project, Amazing Grace, he was giving the entire, if you go to that Obakri community, I don't know whether you are aware that that community was a community that was involved in very terrible internal crisis. They destroyed almost everywhere. Now, NDDC, as an interventionist agency, we went there, and if you go around the entire community, as you have seen from your visit, almost all the internal roads were done by NDDC.
The only thing I have to say for the NDDC is one, I get to appreciate them for their good work. At least with what they are doing now, they are kind of making rural places to see lights, to see new things, to see what the urbans are experiencing, so we are also experiencing it. So they have done great work in this very land of Obakri. So the only thing I get to say is, let them continue in this same hand to do other places that have not gotten road like this as we have gotten. So I appreciate them so much for their concern.
Still in Oduoha local government area, the Niger Delta Development Commission has finished the repair and reconstruction work on the failed and unmotorable sections of the Egyoka-Odunwa road. Before the execution of the project by the NDDC, motorists who ply this road had constantly complained about its deplorable state, which inhibited smooth driving and movement of residents. The 3-kilometer-long asphaltic road with 7-meter width and drainage of 3 kilometers is now 100% complete and completely functional. What's more, it has helped transform the neighborhood by opening up more socio-economic activities and attraction.
I commend them for a job well done. But the other thing I'm trying to put into this area to decongest Port Harcourt, to construct a little bridge from Iwofe to this place. So that area is very, very important to the community. That will help the River State to decongest Port Harcourt. If you doubt it, I'll take you near to the river. Then you see from this side, you see Iwofe the other side. So if they do that little bridge, it's going to decongest Port Harcourt.
This road we are standing upon has impacted, has created a positive economic impact in us, because it wasn't like this before. Before this time, it was not motorable and it was difficult for the farmers around the environment. Our product, we cannot easily access our farm, no tractor, no nothing. But when our son came here and said he wants to, through NDDC, come and do this road for us, we were extremely happy, and we saw also that he did it. So NDDC, we are praising NDDC, we are praising God who used through NDDC to change the lives in the community by the reason of constructing this good road for us.
Here in Choba, residents of the community and Alakohia extension in Obiakpa local government area can now heave a sigh of relief, as the Commission has constructed the failed and unmotorable sections of the Timilk Lane, which has been a source of worry to them in the past. For long and over time, this road had deteriorated to such a deplorable state that motorists and pedestrians alike had abandoned it for alternative routes, as more sections of the road had been washed away by erosion. In fact, some residents were forced to relocate from the area because of the terrible condition of this road. The unpleasant experience had prompted the NDDC to intervene.
When we came in there, it was a complete no-go area. There was no access road. The whole roads were bad, the little access they had. But with this road right now, you can see most students are coming in. The hostel accommodation, the prices have gone up. Even the cost of land there, they've gone up. So that is what road can do.
I just want to thank the NDDC. Like I've said it, one now going a bit to the left. There are so many roads that is enjoyable now. and that has now cushioned the house rent, and students are happy to live in an environment where they have a good road that was accessible to the university at any time they want to move.
Business activities in Choba have picked up once more, and residents of this off-campus environment of the University of Port Harcourt are happy with the situation.
I'm indigenous of the community Choba here. We should thank NDDC for a good job that they have done for us. Before, the road was so very bad, but now we are true. The road have been true for a little bit, and God will still bless them for the good work that they have done for us. And we are still begging them for the remaining road that is remaining, for them to come and assist us and do the remaining one. Even the one that they have already done was by short. They should come and help us and link it to the community in Choba, please. That's what we are begging them.
Eneka, a community in Obiakpo local government area of Rivers State, is well known for its numerous estates spread across the length and breadth of the area. For the residents of this community, it's been excitement and joy, as NDDC has had to intervene in the estate to help the construction and rehabilitation of their internal roads. A typical example of this gesture is the Paradise Estate, where the NDDC has carried out repair and reconstruction work on the estate's internal roads. The road, which is 6.225 kilometers long with a carriage of 7.3 meters wide, comes with a drainage system. Before the intervention by the NDDC, the roads in Paradise Estate were considered as death traps by residents, as they were completely washed off by erosion, leaving formations of large gullies that made residents wallow in pain and difficulty whenever they drove around the areas.
And I'm very impressed because for this rainy season we'll have a lot of relief and a lot of free movement flow. And for all the streets, we are very appreciative for what the government has done for us. We are very appreciative. We appreciate what they have done.
With the construction of the internal roads in Paradise Estate, business activity has picked up once more, and the estate has become a friendly haven for many visitors who come and do their business.
When I was actually parking in this area, the place wasn't smiling anyway. But right now, seriously, I'm actually enjoying the place. The road is okay. We are living comfortably. In fact, we are enjoying the good road. You know, they say good road give you a good living. So we are actually enjoying the road.
Speaking of the quality of the work done by the NDDC in the estate, the chairman of Paradise Estate expresses gratitude while acknowledging the challenges they have to contend with in the estate.
Words cannot express the joy of this estate. In fact, if you had come on the day we are having our monthly meetings, you will have seen this road was very, very bad. As a matter of fact, some landlords ran away from this estate because we have two challenges. We had the challenge of flood, and then the roads were very, very bad. But when the NDDC came, my brother, in fact, our joy knows no bound. And most importantly, the coverage, the area covered was so amazing. Kudos to the contractors that carried out this job. Because as an estate, we were on ground to ensure, at least to a very large extent, the quality of the job done. And it's fantastic. No, we are so very much happy for this project.
He also pleaded that the forensic audit of the NDDC by the federal government should be carried out holistically, and that payment of contractors should be a top priority in the commission.
NDDC have more jobs like this, to the best of my knowledge, that have not been executed. And why have they not been executed? It's because of this challenge. You finish the work, you're not paid. So please, I will beg and plead with the government. Maybe that's why this forensic audit is going on, maybe. So that should be part of a critical part of what they will capture in the audit. They should try and pay contractors that have done their jobs, so that it won't get to a point where people start abandoning jobs, and it's the people that are in the receiving ends like us who suffer it most.
Also in a Neka community is yet another estate known as Ivory Heights Garden. Here, the Niger Delta Development Commission has also carried out repairs and rehabilitation work on its internal roads. It is an asphaltic road of about 4 kilometers long with a width of 6 meters and comes with a concrete drain of 4 kilometers in length. Just like the other road rehabilitations by the NDDC, the roads in this estate were also very, very bad before the intervention. Reconstruction of this road has helped to bring further development to the estate, as there had been an increase in the rate of building projects in the estate recently. According to residents, driving on the road now gives them a feeling of joy, as it now enables them to get to their various destinations with little pain.
Yes, I will say that the contractor did a good work, a good job, because some road, when you're driving, when you're applying on some road, you just be feeling one kind of not smooth, balanced surface. But in this case, the road is smooth.
Another estate at Eneka that has received the attention of the Niger Delta Development Commission is the Pearl Estate, where the internal roads have equally been rehabilitated. This road here is 2.5 kilometers long, with a width of 7.3 meters and a concrete drainage system of 2.5 kilometers. Unlike other counterparts in the other estates that have received the NDDC gesture, residents of Pearl Estate can now drive to their various homes with ease. Back to Obiakpo local government area, where the repair and rehabilitation work on the failed and unmotorable sections of the Eliohani Farm Road extension is ongoing. It typifies the NDDC's ambition to link every community in the Niger Delta region with good accessible roads. The project, which is 3 kilometers long, is providing residents and other road users good access to their homes. This situation was almost impossible before this intervention. Business and trading activities have picked up as a result of the increase in both human and vehicular movement on the road.
After the NDDC do their work, we thank them because the road was so smooth and clear. Now everything is working well.
Some residents acknowledge and thank the NDDC for the good work carried out on the road, as they say that it has improved the standard of living of the Eliohani people, as both economic and social activity have improved.
This road, long before now, it has not been motorable, and even those passerby without vehicle, it has not been very difficult for them to pass through due to the bad gully and bad trenches along the road. And I want to thank first and foremost the NDDC for at least remembering Eliohani community in the time, because we know the challenges this road has posed to the community and those living around.
Very, very rugged and rough for us. We can't penetrate, we can't move, no business is going. But today you can see there are stores now. People are moving in, keke is going, motor is going. We have access to everywhere now in this place.
As we saw in that report, roads play a very vital role to the development of communities, and good road network is the craving of everyone. For most communities and the people we saw in that report, the intervention of the NDDC in rehabilitation of the roads in their domains is very well cherished. That is our package for this week, and thank you for staying with us. Till we come your way next week, continue to stay safe and bye for now.